Alright, so just a quick update. This is a really quick video. I got the expansion valve in. Of course, I didn't put the screws in yet, but I did put it in to see if it would fit correctly. And it seems to fit correctly. But I wanted to tell you about the wash, the O-rings. Sorry. Okay, so the ones that go on the core, you know, before you put this in here, like you'll take it out and then there's two washers in there. You could reuse the old ones. They seem to fit just as good. They're almost the same size. The green one that came with this was a little bit smaller, so it did fit on the pipe better, but it doesn't matter how it actually fits on the pipe as long as it's not loose, of course. But it matters that it fits around the lip correctly. So I did use the new ones, but I wanted to tell you that these are the two purple ones that came off of the core, okay, and they're both thin. So what you want to do is, you got two thick ones. You got a small and big thick one and a small and big thin ones. The thin ones is what goes on first on the core, okay, and these go on the pipes. These are the thicker ones, okay, so they go on the pipes. But if I ever do something like this, you know, any kind of AC work or whatever, and I put new O-rings on and they're looser than the original ones, I don't replace them. I leave the old ones on there as long as they're not dried or hard. I squeeze them to make sure that they still have a softness to them and everything like that. So I'm going to test one of these at a time on the tube, that tube, and see if they're just as tight as the old ones. Now this green one is a little loose because I put the expansion valve. I took the expansion valve and I just put it like this, and you see I'm able to pull it off straight off without hardly any force. So, but this little one is stronger. I can barely get it on and it's harder to get off, so I might leave this purple one on there, but I don't know yet. So anyway, the expansion valve seems to fit in there. Remember, it's an 18 millimeter, meaning this hose is 18. Yours would be like mine. It might measure 18.5 or whatever, but it still means that you need the 18. But this is what you measure, this big hose here. I didn't do anything else yet. I didn't take apart the high pressure canister or whatever that is over there I showed you in the front, or anything else. But I just wanted to tell you about the washers, that the thin ones go on, because you guys might, you know, do this one day, continue the next day and say, uh-oh, you know, which ones did I take off? Okay, so the thin ones, they do go on first on the core, okay, and then the thicker ones, they go on the lines. Okay, so that's it. That's all I wanted to tell you. All right, see you in the next video.